So again, just taking the width of this and putting 0 to 9 on the page and just using the ruler to help divide this. I'm just going to use a little bit of a caret for that. This is going 0 here and 9 down at the bottom there. So once it's located, it gives me that section there. Again, just put the pen right there. Create that. Now you want to make your vanishing points pretty clear. So I'm going to put this and put LVP just so I can keep this going. And do the same with this, just put RVP. That'll give me that segment set up. Okay? And again, trying to give myself enough room to start. So I'm going to locate this right down here and kind of get started here. So this first point is kind of making this rectangular shape, and I'm going to let the line go a little bit because I'm going to use a little bit of it as we go, and just putting the point right on the side there, establishing how big the first piece is going to be. Okay, and again kind of estimating how big. I make this a little bit larger so I have plenty of space, and I'm just letting the lines go back because I know I'm going to use that. This is going to be the first second square in there. Just quickly find the center and just making a line. Don't need to cross the whole diagonal. Again, repeating that piece. There's the point. From this point, it's going to be the midsection and lining up to that vanishing point. And just lightly setting up there. And that establishes the corners that we're using. So as you line these up, I just put a light line so you can see where they're attached to, and putting that piece there. So you want to anticipate the drawing so you keep it relatively light but dark enough that you can see this. So this section goes back. So it's just going to go one square over, one square up, so you can see it's going this way. Now it's zigzagging the opposite direction. Need to find the center of this piece. So just putting the midpoint right there, I'm just going to rotate the ruler right on that point and place it here, and that gives me this midpoint. So we kind of can go from either direction. So just keep your pencil sharp, keep it right listed there. It's going to this point, and I'm just going to go back 3. But I'm going to go extend that line because it's going to come again to the front. So from here to here. And there's the back part for the Z shape. So I already have this go in this direction. So it's one square here. Here's the second, third, fourth one. Just a tiny one in the back. Just find the midpoint of it. Right there's the center. Just hold the pencil right there and you can rotate your piece. So here's the diagonal. It gets kind of tiny in the background. But just go ahead once it gets to this section. Take it to the right vanishing point. And there you have it. So now, with that done, you have this Z shape figured out. Now you just have to estimate the height to wrap this all around. So you're raising it up off the surface of the floor plan. So I'm just going to start off with a vertical line. Make sure that the straight edge is straight at the base of the paper. So there's the first line. And if I can go through this and just pinpoint, make a little dot here where all these are going to come up from. And just give myself a light line. Just make sure it's vertical. If it falls apart at the end, you're trying to keep it as accurate as you can so that you have it matching up for yourself. So here it comes back to this point. So think you're constructing this wall. Building it up as best you can here. Okay, so now I have it. I raised it from all these points. And now the last one is just trying to find the overall height of this. So I'm just going to pick it from here and just put the vertical one in just so you can see a little bit. And I don't have these lines, but I'll go ahead and just attach them to the pen. So it's going to go from the top of this to the vanishing point to the right, and it's going to, when you take a look, it's this line right here, so I'll just trace it right back to left beginning. This one's going to go to the left vanishing point, so I'll put the pen there, rotate it to the point, and it's going to stop into this back wall right here. Okay. Do the same, so you're just going left to right, back and forth, and you can see the behind this, the hidden lines of where this is going, so it's going right to this part. Stops right there. Place the pen there, and just kind of look at the base to keep your which about your trace up to the line. It's going to be that one right there. This one's going to come forward. So I line it up to the vanishing point. Here's the shape. Keep that there, so you can kind of see it building in the background. Here's the corner. It goes up to here. Here's the wall. And now it's coming forward to this piece, so just put the pen right there. It's coming here, so just lightly attach it and just connect these two. Now if your lines were accurately coming in there, that'll give you that point. And again, just taking the front of this one, just making it a little heavier. That's that piece there. And the lines from this corner, just trying to make them go to thin to thick, kind of building it up that way. So don't necessarily need to shade it yet, just trying to build up that thickness to it. This one going back. And it's the line width that's trying to help you with the thickness to it. And see if you can there. Now just the back two pieces, and just keep that, the thickness will be the width of the pen line. Right like that. There you go. And it looks a little distorted just to the angle of the camera there, but you'll be okay.